From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here at Tommy Max, of course, at my bar, and brought to you by our good friends at the Heritage Capital Group and at Farther. We got a lot to get into today, talking about many different businesses, from spas to mortgages to 3D animation to consulting, all types of stuff. Let's welcome in the panel. Jen Card is starting us off with Stellar Growth Strategies. How are you, Jen?
Great, thank you.
Welcome to the show
Yes.
and to my bar.
Thank you.
Tell us what you're doing at Stellar.
So I help small and medium-sized businesses build their sales. So whether they're having kind of pains, they're maybe stagnant or not growing at the right level that they think they should be, or they're ready to accelerate, I can help get in there, assess what's happening, provide them some suggestions, but I actually do the work. I just don't tell them what to do.
Gotcha.
I will implement the process.
How much of that is social media and digital marketing? How much is that?
It depends on their business, but nowadays really everything is just to make their clients and customers be known. I mean, it's kind of a requirement.
Okay. My oldest daughter works for Adaptive Jacks, which is a marketing company, and she's like, Dad, I'm taking over your Instagram. Just give it over to me.
That's not a bad thing.
You can have it. Yeah. No, seriously. She's like, don't share anything, don't do anything. You can look at it, but just don't do anything. I'm going to handle it all.
Smart girl.
Perfect. Great to have you on the
Thank you.
show. Cameron Slayden is here. How are you, Cameron?
Good, thank you.
Microverse Studios, 3D animation, but specifically for biotech companies,
That's correct, yeah.
How long have you been doing that for, man? What a cool gig.
Almost 20 years.
Really?
Yeah. Got my master's degree and then founded the company.
Okay.
Cool.
You founded the company. All right. Right here in Jax?
We started in Maryland, but we moved to Jax after looking all over the country to try to find the very best place to live.
Okay, and Jacksonville we came
Jacksonville
in.
was it.
All right, man, that's great to have you here. Tell us more about your company. What do you guys focus on?
Well, the way I always describe it is that we produce 3D animations. I call them short films that explain how technologies operate on a cellular and molecular level.
Okay.
Our primary clients are biotech and pharmaceutical startups.
Okay, for investors, right?
Specifically,
that's specifically
correct.
for them.
Yeah, so they have to explain fast
Okay.
how these novel sci-fi type technologies work, and they have to stand out because these investors will hear hundreds of these stories.
I bet. Wow, how did you get down to that niche? You know what I mean? Did it take a long time, or?
Yeah, there
That's
was
a
a bit
specific kind of niche.
Yeah, I
That's
zeroed
cool.
in on it, but I tell you, I knew that I wanted to do scientific communications from when I was like 15 or 16.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow, good for you. You were one of the smart kids in class, weren't you?
Maybe lucky would be the better word for it.
I'd be like, hey, Cam, move your hand. Great to have you on the show, man. That's awesome. Quinton Harris is back,
Hey,
Bank
man,
of
glad to be
England
back.
Mortgage. How you doing?
Doing well, man. Big
Mortgage
fan of the
business
show.
still going well, or how we feeling?
I mean, you define well as, as some people might define it as not well, but man, lots of opportunities in this market. We live in a wonderful city, so man, it's been a good run.
I would imagine a lot of the refinancing continues to pop up, right? People maybe want cash out because during the boom, if you will, right? It was cash buyers, quick close, all this stuff. Maybe now they're like, wait a minute, I may need that cash. Is a lot of it refinance as far as the the business
The
goes?
cycle right
Yeah,
now,
the
I would
cycle.
say we're seeing it come back. I wouldn't say it's been a huge portion. We're a purchase-driven organization, and in Jacksonville, our inventory is extremely low compared to our peers. So there is a high demand, just a lot of pent-up demand. I mean, if you look at the average, like first-time home buyer moved up to 35 years in age from 32. It's just because there's not enough inventory. You can't buy homes right now.
Right.
So rates being up a little bit, mess with
How
affordability.
about construction? You guys lending on construction?
Absolutely.
Are you?
Land construction. That is kind of the pipeline to our inventory, man. We need more of that around here, and I know they're working to get through it, but it's on the rise.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
Great to have you back.
Yeah, glad to be back.
On the show, Anthony Williams, Hot Spring Spas.
Nice to meet you.
All right, nice to meet you. How long you been? Tom brought you here, huh? You guys are buddies? All right, tell us about your business, man.
It's our 40-year anniversary this year. So.
All right, cheers. Yeah, that's
Thanks,
worth it.
guys.
Cheers, man. All right, beautiful.
Cheers.
I'll share it.
And the nice thing with that is we've been selling the same product 40 years here. It's hot spring spas and never changed.
Yep.
We also do endless pools for swim spas.
Okay.
And we do whatever it takes to get it in your backyard.
Some of those things are pretty big.
Oh,
aren't
yeah.
they? I mean, like, have you ever seen
20
one of them?
I mean, he was
those
just showing
swim
pictures.
spas,
Yeah.
and then you have like a hot tub on the end, and then the
Yeah.
swim spa. You can turn it into a regular pool.
Fly 'em in with
I
a
mean, that's all
crane.
you would need, right? Really, you throw that in your backyard if you can fit it.
Yes, sir.
Get your exercise, get your hot tub time, and then hang out in the pool.
Yep, you can get it all done.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We got to crane them in sometimes.
Do you really?
Forklifts,
Yeah, I
we
bet.
get pretty
Yeah, right.
creative.
Yeah. I've noticed they have those the rowing. Have you guys seen that where they give you you sit on the thing and you got the oars and then there's like straps to where you're rowing in the pool.
Shoot, we even have a
That's the workout.
treadmill now.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, you can run in it?
Yeah, lowest impact.
Wow, that's
exercise
pretty
in the
badass.
water.
Wow, I like that. That's cool. Well, great to have you on the show, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Tom, what's happening, brother?
You are.
Good to see you again.
Good
In
to
between
see
the
you.
whiskey and the bourbon.
Great panel today, as usual, and I'm going to give some sunshine to Quinton. You're the #1 retail purchase lender in all of 904.
Yeah, we are.
Which is
right.
a great title to have.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Tom.
I'm very
Congratulations.
envious.
Nice. Heck yeah.
But I want to witness and respect that. They do a phenomenal job. And it's really, really good. And to Quinton's point, when you look at the mortgage Serengeti of opportunity, people want the pixie dust out of the house, like Quinton was talking about.
Yeah.
And you're seeing it, different opportunities. Jacksonville's such a cool place. It's continuing to grow and evolve and expand. We have lots of land mass still to go on the construction side.
No doubt.
It's an amazing place.
So I'm going to ask the panelists. So when you look at Jacksonville, Jen, I'll start with you. When you look at Jacksonville, I mean, look, we all believe the growth is continuing to come, especially with downtown development. What's something you may be concerned about that could potentially hinder some or that growth? What would you say?
I think it's just trying to doing some of the same things and not evolving. I think people tend to get stagnant. It's natural, right?
Get rid of the good old boy network out there.
Well, no, I love the good old boy network.
I like some of them too, but sometimes they get in the way.
But there's kind of the ways in which people do things and always have done things, and I think we have to disrupt that sometimes and do things differently and try new things. Yeah, new ideas.
Jail
new
should have
people.
been gone a long time ago. I've said that many times. That was a
protect
good
the
old
river,
one.
of course.
Exactly.
Right, no doubt. How about you, Ray? What would you say?
Man, I've watched, over the last 10 years, I've watched a lot of people make the same decisions that we made to move here. So you've got a lot of people moving from all over the country to this area. So I think that the biggest problem right now is infrastructure struggling to keep up with it, and there's a lot of choices that they have to make,
Right.
So picking the right ones to make sure that we've got the sewage, the drainage, the buildings, the commerce, the roads, everything we need.
Yep, absolutely. Great answer.
If we don't get that stadium deal done, I think that'll be one of the things that hinders the city. That stadium deal needs to get wrapped up quickly, because it's on a lease, and that lease comes due 2030. If that doesn't get done in the next 18 months, we got a big problem.
It could be an issue. All right, how about you?
I love watching the growth. Every place just gets a little farther. Arlington, Argyle used to be dirt road at the end, and now it's going into Oak Leaf and town centers, and just keep going with it.
No doubt. No doubt. All right, Tom. Last word, real quick.
Growth, structured, have a vision.
Yep.
Make a good decision.
Yeah.
I think we have all that in place.
And I do agree with you, and I want it to happen as bad as anybody else.
Sure.
But if it doesn't, somebody will come by and develop that area. Eventually, Jacksonville will be all developed. Maybe it might take 50, it might take 100 years, but
It'll just
we
push that
hopefully
development
sooner.
down the road.
It'll push it down, but it'll come. I hope it happens with Shad Khan and his development team. Thanks, guys, for being here. And Ms. Jen, thanks for being here. Happy holidays to all you. Check out their great profiles at dailynewsnetwork.com. You see this conversation and many, many others. Until next time, stay safe, be cool, and we'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
Cheers.
The team at Heritage Capital Group is special because it's a collection of people across the spectrum.
We have people who have been in the shoes of owners that are looking to buy and sell, and professionals that have executed transactions helping buy and sell companies for decades.
I think when you talk to us, see what our experience is, see what our skills are, see the reach that we have, you'll be very happy with the recommendation.